Hi, it's Lori, and welcome to another episode of Lori's Learning Journey. Today, I have a business case study for you. So, here's the deal. We had a window manufacturer that was working with a big box store, those giant stores that sell all the things. And the big box store was installing the windows, and the windows kept breaking like over and over and over again, but not everywhere, only certain parts of the country. So the big box store is blaming the window manufacturer for poor quality, and the window manufacturer is blaming the big box store for you guys are messing up. Can you guess why were the windows breaking? So we did a little digging, and it turns out that the big box store had only recently started installing windows. And they got more business than they thought they were going to have. So what happened is at the end of the month, they had more requests for work than they had people to fulfill the work. They ran out of contractors. So what they started doing was hiring any Tom, Dick, or Harry they could find off the street, essentially. In other words, contractors that are like, yeah, I could totally install windows, even though they're not bonded, maybe they're not trained. And the other thing about any kind of construction that you should know is construction is a business of apprenticeship and mentorship. So a lot of things that people who do construction for a living in any of the trades is between their ears. Like they learned it from their dad or from their mom or their uncle. They learned it on the job. And so the combination of these two things led to the following circumstance. The low quality, less qualified contractors were coming in, and they were doing two things wrong. First, they were measuring the windows incorrectly. And secondly, they didn't know how to install the windows. So they would send, because, how to measure windows. Think about it. Like, do you do it all the way to the end? Do you leave a little margin on either side? So they would order the wrong size based on the wrong measurements, and the windows would break. And then, fun fact, they would take the same bad measurements and reorder the same incorrect window over and over and over again. Meanwhile, the window manufacturer's having to pay for all this. Yikes. So, can you guess what the solution was? Two parts. First of all, the window manufacturer realized they didn't need to take control of the situation. So they created a piece of software on their tablet so that anyone that was going out to install their windows would use the same software, and that knowledge that had previously only been between the ears of our contractors was in the software, so everyone's measuring the windows the same way. Second part of the puzzle is if you happen to need windows installed and you wait till the end of the month and you've got a really good price compared to the original price, like it's a super low price, wait. Better to have a quality installer do the work. So, now it's your turn. What problem do you have in your life with a company, with an individual, within your organization, within your life, where you are just mad? You're like blaming this person or blaming this company, like this is not working. And how could you maybe take a step back and think about what's going on underneath it? I had a chiropractor who said one time, sometimes your neck is hurting and that's the crime scene, but the criminal is really the way you're holding your lower back. So think about it the same way. The crime scene was the breaking windows, but the criminal was the process. So where does that apply in your life? Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, follow. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear what you're learning or if there's something that you want to learn. And that's all for today. Thanks so much.